Hey guys, can you guys see the licensing?
Mary had a little lamb, chick bam, now she's spam.
Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing under and overrated squishies. Let's get on with the video. And before we get started, I just want you guys to know some of these are replicas. So let's go. So first of all, subscribe. And second of all, I'll be doing my licensed underrated squishies first. And then the replicas of the licensed, I don't know. So I'm just going to start with this one. This is so defective, so I won't be taking it out. It's like really, really defective. But we have the Hebrew Bunny. It's licensed at the bottom. It says Hebrew. It's kind of even hard to see from here. So I'd assume it's hard to see on camera. It's licensed, I promise. But it's one of the softest squishies I own. It doesn't really pop up in the squishy community a lot. It's really, really underrated, but it is so squishy if you're looking for a licensed squishy. Unless they're rare, most licensed squishies aren't too squishy, and they're really, really expensive. And Hebrew is one of the cheapest licensed brands I've ever heard of. Their squishies range, the highest priced squishy I think might be $20, and that's really cheap because you can get a small like eye bloom squishy that's about this size for $20. So it's pretty nicely priced. The next really, really underrated squishy are these. Here, let me show you the license. Can you guys see the licensing? It says Sanrio. Are all the Sanrio one piece squishies. You used to be able to find these in stores. I have my Melody there, so many to collect. I wish I would have gotten more because they're really, really rare now. I wish I would have gotten some and kept them in the packaging. The packaging, I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in my room. That's like way over there. And then I have a center rated squishy. It's relatively highly rated and relatively lowly rated. It's this Keebler ice cream. Next underrated squishy is the Pina Colada Penguin. It smells just like a pina colada. It's kind of losing the smell, but that is okay. So let me save all these right here, and just so we can have a little competition at the end. Next are tagged squishies. Tagged squishies are being forgotten. All tagged squishies, so I'm not going to do that one, but just want to say. So we have three. We have this guy. He's really underrated. He's underrated. He's been underrated for, I don't know, like 3 years now. And he's never been overrated, or rather rated at all. So this guy's probably the most underrated. I haven't seen this in a single squishy video besides I think I've seen it in one. Next we have this cutie cat. It is a licensed squishy and yet nobody really pays attention to it. I'm not sure the brand. It used to have a brown stripe. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but there's like a little faded, there's nail marks in it, but it's like a little faded stripe. It goes like, you see it? You can kind of see it. Can you guys see it? This is really defected. I mean, it's not defected, but it's okay. Next underrated squishy. It is a rare squishy. I guess that's why it's so underrated. I have 3 of them. So first of all, I have this like miniature chowa cake. Chawa cakes are really, really overrated. So I'll also be showing this as a Chawa cake in the overrated, but it's not a real Chawa. We have this rare squishy, and these are all by the brand Squishy. I'll show you the brand in a second. And then this is the brand Squishy. It's a rare squishy brand, and you can't really find them in stores, but I think some stores that you can. Like Tilly's, I think Michael's as well. Michael's is where I first saw them. I think Michael's is where they first came out. Next we're going into overrated squishy types. Basically, these are just types. So we have the peach, the first squishy type. The next thing that's going into really, really high demand are cake roll squishies. This one is by Jaru.
They are really in high demand?
Yeah. So a lot of people are ordering these as well. People are making them. Like Jenna Lynn on her website, upstairs probably. Not upstairs on her website. Jenna Lynn on her website has been making her own series of cake rolls. I think they've been out for a few years because cake rolls weren't always in high demand, but now they're in such high demand and everybody has them. And this is a really thick cake roll. I also have another cake roll. I don't know where it is. I'll find it later. Another overrated squishy, I guess, is this splat ball. So here's my normal one. I have an emoji normal splat ball. Here it is. I need to get another one in packaging, but anyway, that is that. Next things in pretty high demand are buns. I mean, buns are also out and in style, but we have a cake slice, which is in really, really, it's getting in higher and higher demand and stuff. We have the whole Soft and Slow company. We have this one, and I'm not saying I don't like Soft and Slow. This one. The list goes on and on and on. I have another one somewhere. I don't know. Squishdelish I have so many, so I'm not going to show them. But Squishdelish is also kind of going up in rating. So Chawa is also going up in rating as well as the Chawa cake.